I am so glad I turned around instead of going into town. Look at how fast it's raining now. Little log cabin down there. Biscuit's taking me for a walk. Oh, there's the pond thing. Oh my, a deer. Biscuit went running down beside this lake, but I'm not taking the gator down there after a rain. I'm not sure if there's a path. Maybe I'll check it out. But I did want to show you this. Let me pause it for a second. There's a beaver tree up here. Oh, it looks like that lake goes all the way around and back that way. I believe down there. Yeah, it's water maybe it's a second one, but that's water all down there. We'll pause it and drive the gator just a little bit. Say hi, Biscuit. Biscuit. Say hi to the camera. And my ride. Probably have a wet seat, but at least they had a towel in here because it rained all day today. As the deer went running over, I looked over and I saw this tree being chewed up by a beaver. And then I see there's another one, a double one down there. He's made quite a dent in that one. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see how they start with the bark. So I'm sure there's a beaver out here somewhere. That's probably why the lake is so big. But the video's getting a little long. I need to stop. There's Biscuit. Hey, Biscuit, what is it? Hey, no. The fog is really rolling in now that the sun has gone down. It's almost to the house. That, I guess from all the rain today, there's a lot of humidity in the air. See, the road's not very far, but this is a very large front yard. Of course, we're back from the road along. There's one little house over there. Then a lot more trees. Then the well house, or the well pump, I guess, is in there. And then the gator, and then the house. It's a sunny morning, and there's my view of the road. Biscuit and I are heading back to the lake. Come on, Biscuit. Come on, let's go. Here he comes. He's being a little slow this morning. Ah, baby. Ready to go? Let's go to the lake. I will turn this off so the wind doesn't blow in the microphone. Can you see the little tin man on the tree? I'll drive up there by it. Definitely a God and country family. Look at that flag flying on the mailbox. And here's the tin man up against the tree. I think Biscuit's already taken off without me, so I'll stop it again till I get to the lake. Actually, he hadn't gotten in front of me. Here he comes. He's catching up. He's not running as fast. Come on, Biscuit, go, go. He wants to stay behind me today. Yesterday, he took me for a walk. Of course, I forgot the microphone, so we had to go back. He may already be tired out, but I know a lot of people like the view of all the trees here in Virginia. I'll cut it off until I get over these. See that dip? And up the other side, and then down to the lake. He's keeping up now. Taking the lead until he stops to pee on the bush. Now that we're stationary, let me do a 360 here. I'm right at the beaver tree, which you'll see in a later video. Or maybe I'll put those first. Maybe I will. I'll put those first. The run out here yesterday where I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. Sunday, the day it was raining so bad. Yesterday I went into Fredericksburg. But yeah, there's lots of pretty trees and this lake. And he and I are going to go exploring around the lake. So I'll turn it on and off. And hopefully this new microphone, you're hearing me very well. Maybe I'll stop it here, test it, and then plug it in and start another thing and just have to splice them together. Let me try that. I didn't get to test it very long, but it sounded like it was working, because as soon as I started testing it, we heard a rustling over here in the woods, and Biscuit is off to see who it is or what it is. It may have been that deer that ran across earlier. Oh, here he is. He must not have found anything. Having almost 28 acres here for him to explore. Oh, we heard it again. Heard something. I thought I saw a white tail. Maybe it was a deer. He can run around in all the woods he wants. I almost stay near the lake. But it couldn't go very far. The lake kind of loops around. I'm not getting in all those deep woods. All I have on is my tennis shoes. But now we're back to filming. The microphone seems to be a success. As you can see, the right-of-way I drive up is a electrical right-of-way. I wouldn't call these transcontinental, but they're definitely to a feed. But here's a good view of the lake. I've crested the hill and working my way down. It does go all around. I think I'll go about where that broken stump is and try to make my way over to the other side without collapsing, falling over anything, or breaking anything. I'll be right back. Here's that stump I was talking about. It's pretty low, shallow growth here. There's Biscuit out a little bit in front of me. Maybe it was his white collar. I am so glad they have that reflective collar on him, because at night it is dark, and when I let him out, he always runs off after something, barking and hollering. But I can see that reflecting in the light. Oh, this is kind of tight, and I don't know that there's really a path around this lake, so I'm not going to go a whole lot further. I'll hold it up here so you can get a view. A lot of dead trees, so that means it wasn't always a lake. Over there looks like another beaver chewed tree. They probably are damming it at that end, but I don't. If I can get around there with the gator, maybe I will. I wonder if it was a beaver he chased down through the woods. Come here, Biscuit. Here we go. He's out into the pond. He's a retriever, so that's just natural for him. He's going to get further than I am, I imagine. It's not cold, but it's not warm. He's thirsty. You can hear the road. Oh, I can see reflections from the road. So I imagine that deer was over by the road and somebody honked at it or spooked it, and that's why it came running across. It's not. It's just at the end of the pond, or the lake there, and then up the hill. But yeah, Biscuit is definitely a Labrador. Somebody's, let's see if I can zoom in. I'm in the right spot. Yeah, see that bright yellow thing? I think that's a fishing lure, and the red one in front might be too. Yeah, and it looks like there's a cooler over there. I bet somebody's encroached. Oh, what did he get? He found something and is bringing it to me. What is that, Biscuit? Come here. Come here. Looks like just a piece of wet wood. He's not going to let it loose, though. Travesty, he's dropped it and can't find it, so he's digging with his paws in that muddy water. Oh no, don't eat it, Biscuit. Bring it here. Oops, I think I was recording me walking. Now I'm back to recording. Or maybe I had it paused, I don't know. And now it's recording. I'll have to double check. I wasn't planning on him going swimming. They have a swimming pool like Leo had up by the house, which you'll probably have already seen, because I made a little video of him digging in that yesterday. I understand labs have stomachs of steel sometimes, so the kinds of infections other dogs might get by drinking rainwater and pond water and eating sticks out of the pond probably don't affect Labradors as much, because they're bred to go in and bring back your duck or goose or whatever you shoot and bring it to you. I don't think he's ever done that. He may have. I don't know if the owner here hunts. But I guess if he's happy, I'm happy. He seems to love the pond and all the little sticks. You having fun, Biscuit? What you looking at, huh? Go find me a duck or a beaver or something. Just sticks. Okay, that'll work. While Biscuit is having his fun, I'll tell you, I'm Chip, and this channel is Chillin' with Chip. I am currently outside of Bowling Green, Virginia. And Biscuit is my charge this week, along with Lily the cat, who's very hides a lot, secretive. She comes up when she hears me walking. She stays in the basement most of the time, but obviously she hears me when I get up, and she comes up and wants her breakfast. And I saw her again last night. She was wanting to go out about 9:30. I said, no. They said you have to stay in at night, not to let you out after 8. So Biscuit went out and she tried to sneak out. He's trying to get a huge piece of wood. He just digs it up if he can't get it. That's probably enough of Biscuit playing in the lake. I'm ready to explore more of the property. He came along really easy when I whistled at him. And there's the gator, parked a safe distance from the lake. I definitely don't want to be putting it in four-wheel drive to have to get it out of the lake. But I plan to I'm meeting a friend for dinner tonight, a little bit further south of here. A friend that probably was my roommate on the first cruise I ever took. I'll have to ask her if that was the first one or not. I think it was the first one. So anyway, she lives in this general area, I think about an hour away. So well, there's lots of dogs on that side of the woods barking. Maybe that's why the deer ran out. There were hound dogs after it. I don't know. See, we're back to the beaver cut I showed you yesterday. So that might be what was rustling down there. I can't tell if that one is any more chewed than it was yesterday. It may be. It's still standing. I'll keep an eye on it through the rest of the days I'm here. See if it topples over or not. Alrighty, I have relocated to the back of the house, and I just love. I turned the gator off so y'all could hear me, but I always forget to take it out of gear. It seems to start no matter what gear it's in, but then it doesn't go anywhere. I put it back in neutral. I think Biscuit followed me. He wanted to go inside, and then he barked when I locked the door, so he wanted to come back out. But yeah, I love how the underbrush is not terribly thick, and apparently where I'm going in North Carolina, it's the same way. As you can see, it's some old growth forest. It's a mix of hardwood and pine. There's a few cedars in the backyard, but it's just absolutely gorgeous here. And I'm going to go into those woods back there and explore a little bit more. Where are you at, Biscuit? I hear him. Oh, he's way up there by the backhoe. And the backhoe apparently is how all these trails got made. It's a very nice property. This root ball definitely is not from a beaver. Yeah, the gator is going to have to run. It was a little bit tricky getting it started when I cut it off. But I guess the lake is down that hill, because as you can see, it just drops off. I'm not sure if I'm on a path or not, but I'm back into the hardwood growth now. There's a pine way over there out in front. That's probably the transition. Then there's some holly in the underbrush here, but there's a little bitty pine tree. But this is mainly medium maturity hardwoods. My forestry degree is kicking in, and I'm thinking, oh, what you could do with this much land and trees. I may suggest he contact the State Department of Forestry if he hasn't already done so, because this is kind of a mini gold mine in here. A lot of them are tall and straight. They're just not quite as big as they need to be yet for harvest. So apparently Biscuit wanted to be outside, but he didn't want to follow me around anymore, so he's waiting for me here at the house. There was an alarm salesman here when I came the last time, so maybe he's being a good guard dog and keeping all the people that aren't supposed to be here out of the way. I think I'll go on and conclude this. Basically, I did a loop through the woods back here, came back to the house, so that's probably enough for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do down below. The red subscribe button or the little face or the C or whatever it is on this channel. He's just looking at me. You can also go down into the show notes and there's a withkoji.com link for CP59 Fit. And in that you can find my other channel where I talk about unconventional healthy aging strategies and how it made it so I can live this kind of a lifestyle. I'll talk to y'all real soon. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving again, or at least Cyber Monday or Tuesday or whatever this is. Now he wants to come see me. I hope the video shows that gorgeous sky I'm looking at. Biscuit and I are about to ride the gator out to the lake. But isn't that just a beautiful sky? I have arrived down by the lake and got another shot of that sunset. Not sure where Biscuit went off to. You can also see the moon is shining over there. But I wanted to show you an update on the beaver chew. This tree is still standing. The one down there is still standing. But looky here. They made short order of this one today. Well, two of them apparently. Looks like they've already dragged off one. This one has fallen. It looks like some branches broke off when it hit the ground. Those dogs across the way are going crazy. I don't think I'm going to walk down to that other one to see. Let me see if I can zoom in. Not with these gloves on. All it did was get blurry. Let's see. Come on, zoom. There we go. Let's see, where is it? There. Well, you can't. It's not focusing well. Anyway, doesn't really look like it has changed much from yesterday, but they certainly are very active. Look how fastly they cut those two down. That one looks like they chewed it off first and it's gone. So they've hauled that down to the lake. Just a quick update. There's a evening view of the lake. Not sure where that dog is at, but you can hear the crazy hounds across the highway. And you can see the opening on, oh, I'm too zoomed out too far. Hold on a second. You can see the opening on the lake where the trees, where the right-of-way reflects. I guess the clouds are different. I think I hear old Biscuit coming. I don't see him though. I got to get the car packed as today is the last day at this sit, but there's that pretty sunset one more time. Thank you. Good night.